What is money? How do I become rich? We've lived alongside robots and intelligent machines for years, but nothing has come close to today's artificial intelligence, ChatGPT. So in this video, I wanted to see if an AI could understand money, but more importantly, give me the blueprint to becoming rich. What it told me will truly shock you. So here we have it. We have ChatGPT open and we're going to ask it, what is money? It's given us a very broad, generic understanding of what money is. Now, unlike most AI chatbots out there, ChatGPT remembers previous responses. While using it, I can semi-train it to give me better responses. It remembers prompts within the same conversation. So I asked it to elaborate and go deeper. So how about where does money come from? My main goal here is to begin a conversation about money with the AI. I wanted to see if this would open a door to a more imaginative solution to becoming rich. So this is quite interesting because it said to us in some cases money can also be created by private institutions such as commercial banks through the process of lending. Now ChatGPT begins to educate rather than tell. It's more than a chatbot that gives us direct answers, it goes further, and this is where I can really see its applications. If I Google the same question, it takes us several times longer to find similar information. And not only that, I'll get thousands of responses that I will personally have to trawl through. It'll take me significantly longer to get the same information I got in seconds from ChatGPT. In many ways, this is the search engine killer. Now this is where things get scary, because although this AI is accurate in its responses, it's not 100%. In fact, the makers themselves say ChatGPT may sometimes generate incorrect information and may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content. There's a really important point here, but we'll come back to that. First, I wanted to see how far it would go. So what if we ask it for more information? Explain to me how private institutions can create money through lending. And once again, ChatGPT hits us with a perfectly delivered response, one that anyone could understand. When a bank makes a loan, it creates new money by crediting the borrower's account with the amount of the loan. This new money is not backed by any physical assets. Modern banking does not use the gold standard anymore, as in the money is not backed by gold or silver. The gold standard was abandoned due to its propensity for volatility. It goes on to explain the concept of fractional reserve banking. This is known as fractional reserve banking, and it is the primary way banks create money. However, there is more to it than ChatGPT alludes to. I've said, does the bank create money from nothing? But it says, in a sense, yes, banks can create money from nothing. This money did not exist before the loan was made and is not backed by any physical assets. In order to dive deeper, it's solely on the user to probe with more questions. For example, it's only when we ask which countries do not use fractional reserve banking, we get a deeper understanding of the banking system. ChatGPT mentions here there are many other factors that can influence the way in which money is created and circulated in an economy. So we've established here the AI knows a lot about money, finance, and banking. But to find out how to get rich, I doubt we can simply expect it to deliver an all-knowing answer with just one question. The power here is not really how well it can answer questions, but more how well we can ask them. It's clear here ChatGPT is an incredible tool for learning, but what is the limit, how far will it go, and how risky is it? This is where I see a very clear problem. We as humans are inherently lazy. We strive to find the path of least resistance, and while this is powerful in development, it's something we should be aware of when it comes to knowledge and learning. It would be far too easy to push a narrative through this AI, or even more sinister, for the AI to push its own. If users exclusively use AI for learning and research, we can very quickly see how this can cause problems. Now, let me be clear here. I'm not saying ChatGPT is out to get us, nor am I saying OpenAI is plotting to overthrow the human race. I just believe when providing such information, a list of sources would be useful. And it's because ChatGPT is a prototype, this doesn't worry me too much. But when asked, can you provide me with a list of sources? Its response of, I do not have the ability to browse the internet or access external sources of information. The information I provide is based on my understanding of the topic, and the knowledge that I have been trained on does get me slightly concerned. And it should probably preface its initial responses with this statement. It does, however, go on to list 3 separate websites, but what I'm getting at here is the user shouldn't have to push the AI to tell us to research reliable resources, as I'm guessing many will just take the information it gives without validating it themselves. So we've established the AI is useful for research, albeit with some limitations. So with this knowledge, can it be used as a tool to help us get rich? It certainly understands money and where it comes from, so logically it should be able to tell us how to get it. So how can we use this information information to become rich. And interestingly, the AI does go on to explain to us that becoming rich takes hard work, smart investment decisions, and a bit of luck. This is where I came to the conclusion that maybe we're asking the wrong question. It's not how do I become rich, it's what makes me rich. But if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the meantime, you can go ahead and watch this video here on how I made $1,000 in just 24 hours Shopify dropshipping.